on? I am Jay Tarantino, the Guitar Boss. Welcome back to another lesson. Today we're breaking down some more of the sick licks that I just played for you right here. The second half of the bridge from the Ethereal song, the Soothsayer. Make sure you're warmed up and pay attention. So today's lesson is a continuation of the bridge solo from the Ethereal song, the Soothsayer. Last week we went over the first half. Today we're going to finish it off. Once again, more relentless alternate picking. This one's another scorching lick. So I hope you're warmed up. I'm going to play along to the track so you get the context of the lick. And we're going to break it down section by section. So here we go. So the great thing about this lick is that once you get the initial pattern, it just keeps repeating. So it's actually a simple lick. It's just the hard part is just the tempo that's played at. Just having the stamina in the right hand to keep up that tempo. It's 160 beats per minute, so it's pretty brisk. But like I said, once you get the initial pattern, it just keeps repeating. So that makes it a little bit easier. So pattern starts 17th fret on the G, and the first pattern, so there's two parts to this. So the first part is this. So again, 17th fret on G, then we're doing, so it's 16, 15, 16, 18, 16, 15 on the B string. So that pattern on the B string is going to repeat throughout most of this lick, through the entire lick. So again, so that's the first one. The second one, then we're going to 15 on the G. So we got, and from here we're going to the 20th fret on the E string, so a little bit of a stretch. So and we're going to 15. So that first pattern, the whole thing slow is. Again, alternate picking. So down, up, 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 down, up. So the notes on the G and the notes on the E are all going to be with a downstroke. So the second half of that pattern starts off exactly the same, but we're going to the D string we got a little bit of string skipping going on. So it's a little tricky. So again, it starts off exactly the same way. So and from there we do, so those notes are 18 and 17 on the D string. So and again, you're hitting those notes with a downstroke. So that whole pattern again is. And a good way to practice this is just take, again, isolation. Just isolate little pieces of the lick and just practice it with a metronome. So just take the first one, the very first section of the pattern, and just repeat it. So then take the second part. Again, practice it with a metronome and put them together. Then take the second half of the pattern. put them together. So that's the first pattern. So the second pattern we're going to get into is almost exactly the same as we just did. We're just changing like maybe 2 or 3 of the notes. So again, the second pattern is going to be, again, it all starts exactly the same. Except the first time we did, so we did 20 and 15 on the E string. This time we're going to do 18 and 16. So we're going to do, that's the only thing we're changing. Otherwise, everything else repeats exactly the way we did it the first time. So again, so even that pattern on the D string, it's all exactly the same. So the whole thing with both patterns sounds like this. And again, a great way to practice it, like I've always said in previous lessons, just take little pieces of the lick and just isolate them with the metronome. So you take that part, practice that one over and over, and then get into the next one. And again, just work on the speed, because the hardest thing about this lick, again, is just the stamina with the right hand, just because it's just a barrage of 16th notes, it just doesn't stop. So now we're going to get into the very end of the lick, which is this little, again, more string skipping, more alternate picking, this little scale run here. So it's all C harmonic minor, so again, another repeating pattern, another pedal point style lick. So we're starting again, 17th fret on the G. We're doing 17, then 15, 16, 18 on B, and then 15 on E, and then just back down the scale. So we're doing that. Then we're going to 16 on G. But again, that scale pattern, the ascending scale pattern repeats throughout the whole lick again. So then again, we're going to the D string, we're doing the string skipping. So our bass notes are 17 and 16 on the G, and then 18 and 17 on the D. So and again, this is a great lick to, again, isolate and practice with a metronome, because it's, again, just more relentless alternate picking. So and that's the entire lick. So here's the entire pattern played slow.